It's not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Okay, this is apparently Street Racer on the Atari 2600. We're in two-player mode, paddle controllers. This, I think they're skiers. I don't think they're drivers or cars.
They look like little jigsaw pieces.
Yeah, I think they're skiers and this is a slalom.
Oops, and I've just crashed.
Yeah. Yeah, we've just cycled through a whole load of different variations of game on the cartridge, trying to find one that would work with the paddles that I've got, because it's a double paddle. It's like two paddles plugged into joystick port 1, where a lot of the games want one paddle in joystick port 1 and one paddle in joystick port 2, but I haven't got that. So yeah, this is kind of limited. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's skiing.
Mind you, yeah, I suppose it looks like they've got skis rather than...
Yeah, it's top-down view. Skis or some futuristic, very slow racing thing. Pod racing. Anakin Skywalker.
It doesn't really look like Mos Ezra.
Hmm?
It doesn't look like
Thingy. Yeah. This isn't really fun. it's
soothing.
Soothing, I suppose.
For a leisurely ski.
Yeah.
Between houses.
I think it's a game. When you're a kid, you give it to your grandmother and say, "Here you are, play a video game," and she'll be able to cope with this.
Last minute.
There are no bonus points for trick manoeuvres.
Shame.
Yeah. And that seems to be the end. So I guess it's first to 50. That was not exciting. There you are. There are probably other modes on here that might work. Let's just see. Yeah, but that's a 4-player. And then we're back to that, and I can't control that. Oh, I can control. What the hell? Okay, we'll try this.
What the hell?
I don't know. Oh God.
Just
Okay. Oh, and you can press your button and you can go up. Ah, bugger.
Oops.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the green blob is.
I think you'd avoid it.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what it is. A swarm of bees coming down the road while you're driving, maybe. It's weird. Oh God, that was close.
Aha.
There is something to be said for paddle controller games. Some games are definitely suited more to the paddle than the joystick. Oh God.
You got squished.
I did get squished by a green blob. I mean, it's weird because it's going side to side, so it's not like you're just driving towards it. It's definitely doing stuff.
I don't know what the objective is.
No, because we're not scoring anything.
No.
I'll get off. I wonder, can you get to the top?
I've got to the top and just died.
Ah.
Thought I'll try and get to the top. But then,
Yeah, you do. You go off the top.
right.
Maybe when you died, it was the green thing was just coming out.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that works.
Right.
Okay, we're getting it now. Ooh, God.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, crikey.
bugger. I was thinking, okay, you can just run. Oh, God.
You can't though.
No.
I've lost control. Oh, that's it.
It sounded like a Joy Division song.
Right, so you go off the top without dying,
Yeah.
and then
Come back at the bottom.
you, yeah, and then die.
Oh, God. Ah. It's kind of easy. Yeah. once you know what you're doing, you don't need to steer. You just stick to one side and just pause a moment when the green blob comes down and then go again.
Right.
And don't bother steering at all. It's kind of crap. Okay. Right, let's see what other games we can find. That was Street Racer, was it? I think it was, yes. Street Racer or Speedway 2 on the Atari 2600. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Hello. Today's question for Q&A is from the EPROM9. Simon, link to his channel down there. For Q&A, got any machines you would like to add to your collection? An example would be Holy Grail machines. Subquestion, which machines are dead in your collection? I'm working on getting mine 100% functional. Okay, I'll answer the second part of that first. All of the systems in my collection work, or worked last time I tried them. I used to have one or two, I think it was two systems that didn't work, and I didn't bring them with me when I moved into this room. Got such limited space that I can't afford to have stuff in the collection that doesn't work, so I divested myself of those, so everything I've got does work, which is nice. There are one or two things that are a little bit temperamental, probably need a bit of work doing, but they do work. Crash prone perhaps on occasion. I'll get them looked at one of these days, but I'm kind of not in a hurry really. Systems I would like? None, to be honest. There are systems I would have liked when I was collecting. For me now, collecting is done. I'm not collecting any more retro systems. I buy or accept donations of the odd modern small Chinese tat, or not tat, but you know, emulation systems, handhelds basically, really to review, though some I actually do think are so great that I use them. GPDXD and LDK game, is it called? Whatever, the little yellow one. They're just so cool that I do use them. They're the only things that I'm really into buying or whatever, trying out these days. But if I was still collecting, there were some systems I wanted but never quite managed to get my hands on. There was the Computers Lynx, could never decide, but there were various different models, like memory capacity, but compatibility between them I think was not 100%, so I never quite got my head around that. Never managed to find one that I could afford at the time that it was like they'd come up on eBay and I didn't have the money. Oh God, There's one Tony Electric Adventures has been covering just recently. The number 812 is coming to mind, and I'm trying to remember the first Spectra video. Spectra video is SV something or other. 812. Yeah, you can tell how much I really want that. I can't remember what it's called. One of them. There are others. Thinking. I mean, I sort of thought about the Apple II, Apple IIe, whatever, but it's like, that was really just like, I knew about it, I knew it existed, I didn't have one, so I should probably want one, but really, no, not so much. Atari 400 and or 800. It's like I've got a 600 XL, I've got the 65 XE, I've got the XEGS, but I really like the original, the first models. I think they're gorgeous. Never got one of them. Would have liked to have got one of them. One or either or, really. I think they're both really cool. There are others. The EACA Color Genie. I had a Color Genie, but it didn't work. So I gave it to a friend. Yeah. Others? Well, I sort of for a time wanted an Apple Bandai Pippin. In retrospect, having seen and read a bit about it, I think I probably would have been very disappointed, because consoleized Apple Mac, and probably not great really. Limited software anyway, I think. Yeah, there have been really more computers than consoles. I think I've got pretty much all the consoles I ever could have wanted, but there were computers. I mean, just the thought of what you call it, Silicon Graphics, Indigo, running Maya, whatever. Yeah, but I mean that's. I saw someone do a review of one of those recently, and they didn't have a working copy of Maya. They pronounced it Maya. I always read it as Maya, but yeah, it's like that. Well, they had it, but it wasn't a registered copy, and registered copies were like insanely expensive. That would have been really, really, really cool. I don't know how affordable those things are as retro devices, but getting the software is just like prohibitively expensive, I believe. Yeah, those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. I know there are others. I mean, a TRS-80 Model 1, maybe 2, 3 and 4, or however high they go, perhaps, but certainly the Model 1 I always found really appealing, but quite expensive over here, I think. My EACA Video Genie was like TRS-80 Model 1 compatible, but it never fully worked, and it's one of the ones I got rid of when I moved here, because it didn't fully work when I got it, and it was deteriorating over time to the point that the last time I turned it on, it just booted to a garbled screen. So that one had to go. God, it was huge. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of really. But things I would like to add to my collection now, not at all. I mean, currently I am fighting the urge to start selling stuff. Why? Because two reasons really. One is I don't trust eBay. I don't want to go through the palaver of eBay. I just think it would be far too easy to get ripped off, and I hate the idea of sending out something of significant value and getting ripped off. And because I think I might regret it. You know, it may just be a passing phase where I'm thinking I'd like to offload this lot. It's just taking up space and not getting used. And if that's a passing phase, I would so regret selling stuff. So, but I'm definitely no urge to add anything to it at all. Not really even the little modern handheld things at the moment. There's nothing, I'm not seeing anything where I think, I want one of them, I want to try that, I'd like to do a video of that. But nothing is catching my attention at all at the moment, which is a shame really. There was a phase where there was just a lot of really cool little handhelds popping up, and I tried a few and some were good and some weren't, but you know, yeah, for the moment, meh. It's all a bit, I don't know, maybe it'll pick up around Christmas. Okay, thank you for your question. Anyone else who's got any questions they would like answering in a video like this, leave your question in the comments below. Begin with for Q&A, so I know not to just answer in the comments. And thank you for watching.
You there, peasant! See that subscribe button? Be a good pleb and just click it. There's a good, oik.